Next Radio 2018 with Broadcast Bionics. Next Radio.
Hello, very pleased to be here. I began working in radio as a journalist, and I went wrong. Now I am selling radio advertising. So, and I'm coming from Geneva, and I work with many NGOs who send to me in Africa to help a small radio station, community radio station, to be sustainable, because they need to find money to survive. And I had the chance to work in about a dozen of countries. So I went there to try to help them to sell advertising. I don't know if you ever been in Africa to sell radio ads? Some no? You should try. I will try to share with you what I did learn there. I'm working with very small radio station, as you can see, and radio is very big in Africa. There are many thousands of radio stations all over the countries, and the advertisers are pretty difficult to reach. Sometimes they have the same objections on everywhere. I don't need advertising. I don't want to advertise. I have no money. I have no time. Everybody knows me. So sometimes they have a very specific speech. They know what they want to say in about 3-minute spot, almost 4 minutes sometimes. Sometimes they are a very good negotiator also in the biggest company, and we have to deal with many authorities. They will put pressure on you. Because they ask free advertising. So you can see the pressure on this picture. So what we did there is we went on the field, because most of the time the people, they wait that the advertiser come at the radio station. So we need to go on the field. I am not the kind of consultant that say how to do and wait after that. We really go on field. Sometimes we wait for a long time. Sometimes it's pretty hot outside to discuss. And I try to share also how to advertise on radio to many people at the same time. With NGOs, we try to explain, to educate NGOs how to use a radio station. Maybe you have read something about BBC News in Burkina Faso, an article which said that radio save lives in Africa. That's true. So what I did all the time is I prepare a proposal, like a 1-week campaign, a 1-month campaign, a weekend campaign. So we have that on a sheet, on a time sheet. And also we use moment marketing. Most of the time we come to see the advertiser with an idea about an event, like the World Day for Women, 8th of March. And so we come to explain to the advertiser, all kinds of advertisers, what they can do on radio at this time. I always bring small speaker than the one you can see on the pictures to play spots, commercials, because that's part of my strategy. And we focus most of the discussion of the negotiation about what do we need to say in the message, in the spot, in the commercial. We have no argument because we have no survey, no audience, so we don't need to speak about that. And we prepare locally spec spot, we can say mock-up spot maybe, example of spot, and most of the time before that we are going to see the people. So I will bring you for a small trip in 4 countries. 4 countries, first close to the border of Zambia. There is a place called Kasumbalesa, and all these trucks are waiting to cross the border. So they stay there for a long time, and it's pretty dirty all around. So I don't go further. So we went to see the mayor of the town, always with a small speaker, you can see. And we bring a message for awareness and education of the people, how to be more clean along the road. And at the end of the spot, we play his name, like this message brought to you by the mayor of the town. So he liked it immediately. He buy the campaign, and he asked us also to buy the speaker at the same time, so because he liked it. So that's the kind of contract that we did. Let's go to another place in DRC, Congo. I've been 25 times in this country to help community radio station. In this country, I went just for 2 hours. Better because hotels are not so nice there. I did work with these 2 guys, Simon and Neron, and we went explaining to a small trader, a small store, how to advertise on radio, to making a promotion about the price. And so they started to advertise on this radio, and after that, all the small traders of the town went on radio. It was a huge success, and it's like a small ecosystem of marketing. Once a trader starts, all the other one wants to do the same thing. It's all about creativity. Once again, no argument. If you come here in the desert close to Sudan, in Chad, there are no stores, only souk. Oh, you understand? Souk, yeah? Market. And so here we explain to the traders, we record interviews, like native advertising, maybe, and to explain what they have to sell, and we broadcast this message the day before the market and the morning to talk to the people in the village all around, so they know what they can find in the market. And also we help them to give away some discount or promotion, so we educate the people about basic of marketing, and it did work great. The last trip is in Liberia, in Monrovia, the capital of this small country. I was working with Janet. She's a saleswoman there, and she asked me, Michel, we need to go to see the biggest hardware store in town. He is not advertising on radio. All the other ones advertise, but not the biggest one. Most of these stores, they advertise commercial about 3 minutes, I'm not kidding, to say all that they have in store. It's a long story. And so we decide to bring a new idea to the guys that we need to visit. And Jeff was, we produced with him a spec spot. The idea was simple. It's to advertise on one product every month, and we change product every month for the year. So we bring also the idea of an annual contract, and we bring this, we produce this spot, and we make it after listen to the client.
Tired.
Oh, yeah. Hey, hi, John.
Hi, James.
John, you look so exhausted. Oh, are you still using this old tool? Look what I'm working with now.
Wow.
You see, John, with a chainsaw, it goes very fast. We get tired less, and above all, we make more money. And you know what? It is thanks to this tool that I was able to buy my bike.
James, where did you find this extraordinary tool?
At Sethi Brothers General Store in Monrovia. Come with me. I'll take you there. Arrival of brand new Makita chainsaw at Sethi Brothers in Monrovia, from $150 to $500 depending on the model. Don't wait, there won't be any for everyone. Sethi Brothers downtown Monrovia is the sole distributor. Sethi Brothers, always number one.
Okay, so that's the kind of thing that we provide at the first meeting. And you see the boss of Sethi Brothers was very happy, and he said, okay, I want to buy it. He buy the idea of the spot and also our annual contract, which is a pretty good money. That's just the first month, because in Africa, mostly we pay the first campaign in advance, so that a lot of bills there. We spend more time counting the bills than making the deal. So, in resume, what I would advise to you is having a lot of empathy, because with success in every place I've been in Africa, because we were focused on the success of the advertiser, what we can bring, how we can help to make their business. With a lot of anticipation, we prepare things before the first appointment, and a lot of creativity. We explain to them what to say in the message, and it's working everywhere. And I can tell you, it's also working in Europe, in all country. I've been selling advertising in 25 countries, so it's about the same. And for the end, this way is more funny because we don't have to argue and to explain numbers. It's funny. We only speak about stories and good commercials. So have fun selling radio ads. Thank you.
Merci.